On the front line of filth this week, the enforcers in Cardiff.
Nice bit of evidence.
On the trail of a serial fly tipper.
Makes me quite excited, really, because I know I got a good chance of catching these now.
Yeah, we're close.
An exterminator on a mission to trap the rats of Dorset.
We've got a winner. Rats are on the increase, and if we don't keep it down to a controllable level, we're going to be overrun by them.
Look at the state of that.
Hunting for filth in the kitchens of Hertfordshire.
Have you trained your staff?
Yes.
They don't seem very trained.
And there's Argy Bargy
Tell him what you want to
in the titanic trash standoff down on the Canal.
do. What are they thinking? They just threw my shit away and put it right there in front of me.
Cardiff is the most fly-tipped city in Wales, with almost 6,000 incidents reported last year, which makes life very busy for their enforcement team when they get started. It's Monday morning, and enforcer Dan's partner in crime, Wayne,
Wayno!
is running late.
All right, my boy. Give me an ETA. You come up here then, mate, and we'll have a nice cup of coffee, sit down, give you a little rub on the back, make sure you're nice and warm and ready for a big day, OK? Ta-ra, boy. Early bird do catch the worm. I don't go to sleep, so I always catch them. That's why Wayne says, catch them, Dano. 007, that's why they give me the number.
What's happening, Dano?
All right, Wayne. Had a major fly tip down in the industrial estate. About 4 tips in one.
Let's get to it, Dano, is it?
Let's go get him, Wayne. Up.
Come on, Dano.
You lost weight.
Wayne and Dan take a zero-tolerance approach to fly tipping.
If I had my way, when I found out who did and I catch them, I'd drag them down there and make them clear it up themselves. You'd help me, wouldn't you? Because this is,
I'd be the one dragging them.
this is my city, and I will defend it.
This latest tip was reported by an angry local resident. It's an industrial estate that's been the location for major dumps in the past. The boys know it well.
According to Roy,
Yeah.
this could be one of the biggest ones we've had in a while. He reckons it's scattered all over the area. We'll have a butcher's though, Wayne. Might be some evidence in there.
We'll just keep an eye out for this now, Dano. I
Right,
think
as we get
it must
around
be
this
up there.
bend, this is exactly where it's going to be. Usual spot. Round,
Yeah, they've had a go, haven't they?
oh yeah.
Oh, Danny.
Look at this. Yeah. Oh, I can... You smell that? Evidence. 100%, yeah?
100%, Dano. I can smell it in the bag. Oh.
The site has been littered with at least 4 van loads of waste, all dumped in recent days. If Wayne and Dan can catch the perpetrator, this could result in a prison sentence.
Go on. He's happy, isn't he? Loves it. This used to be one of our main fly tipping hotspots. It did stop. We haven't had an incident fly tip here for around about 2 or 3 months.
The boys never know what they might find that could give the criminals away.
And I'm Bertie
Hey,
then.
Dano.
Nice.
Cardiff.
That's only round the corner.
Evidence, yeah.
I got your camera.
Nice bit of evidence. Contained in the bag. More evidence, Dan. Some nice... Hang on.
You are. Hopefully
Oh.
it's the same address. You are, boy.
Council letter.
We've got an address out of one lot of the fly tipping rubble. We've got several letters out of there, all linking to the same address with a name and that on it. So we'll go round now and give them a knock and find out what they've done. Someone's payslip here by the looks of it, or bank gyro. Here we go. 3 pieces of evidence there. Go and pay them a visit.
If they can get this evidence to stick, the consequences could be serious.
You can go to prison for it. You can be fined up to £50,000. If I prosecute you, it will affect your life.
Come on,
People
Roy.
don't look at it that way. I think people look at us as just, no, he's a rubbish man.
I'm not a rubbish man. I'm a low rubbish man. I'm a rubbish in low.
Should we get him to load this up with a JCB?
Yeah. Come on, Roy!
So we've had several fly tips in this one. A couple of them are really heavy, billed as sacks and ton bags. So we brought the JCB down with us just to give us assistance lifting it up onto our vehicles.
Last year, the Welsh authorities prosecuted 73 fly tippers, with 4 of those ending up in prison. Wayne and Dan would love to add to that number.
Hopefully, when we go around and speak to this person, she might have some details of the van that was taken or the person who's taken the rubbish, if this is the case. You can forward us those details and we can do a follow-up check and then bring them in and actually prosecute them for the actual offence of fly tipping.
It looks like someone's about to get an unexpected knock at the door.
All good, Dano?
There you go, Wayne. Job's a good one.
Apart from causing an unsightly mess, there's a really good reason for disposing of our household rubbish properly. It's estimated there are 81 million rats in the UK, and the number is rising.
This is just a pellet rifle, 2.2 in calibre. Pretty standard, accurate up to about sort of 40, 50 feet. Predominantly I use it if I need to take a rat out.
Waging war on the rat race is a daily battle for this former Marine in Dorset.
So we got a call off a customer that said that they've heard scratching. It always makes me laugh when they always say, I've got a mouse. It's never a mouse, it's always rats.
Paul's been on a mission to exterminate rat infestations for the last 5 years.
As soon as a rat colony settles in a certain area, they can actually forage for about 30 metres. You get houses, you know, there's food everywhere, the bins aren't getting emptied, the house is not tidy or cleaned, and there's no excuse for that.
Ratman Paul needs extra protection in combat against his rodent nemesis.
When you're crawling around amongst all the droppings of whatever it is that's up there, the last thing you want is to contaminate your clothing, because there's you can get some nasty diseases. I'm not very good at smelly things. I've got a weak stomach in that sense.
Although the infested rental property is now empty,
Morning, Amy.
Hiya, Paul, you all right?
How are you? You all right?
Yeah.
landlady Amy has been left with an almighty mess to clear up.
This is all the rubbish from the flat that's been here for a few days, so I think as she's been moving out, she's been chucking more and more
Oh, I see,
out.
OK. You don't need to look very far to see what's causing it here. It's an absolute tip of a place outside. Don't need the brains of Archbishop to work out what causes rat infestations, and this is one of them.
Cardiff enforcers Wayne and Dan
Oh, Danny, look at this.
are on the hunt for a serial fly tipper
Cardiff,
That's only round the corner.
nice bit of evidence.
and have followed the trail to an address close by.
This is it. Tell them a bit about. Hi, love, you okay?
It's a Vera.
Vera, yeah? Is this your mum, is it? Yeah. So we found evidence in fly tipping relating to your mother, Vera. And it was being dumped, so I just want to know who the rubbish was given to.
This household is just one of thousands who have contributed to the fly tipping problem in the UK, with seemingly no idea they are doing anything wrong.
We need to know who took the rubbish. If a man in a van come round, the transit van, and said, do you want us to take your rubbish?
If it's their waste, it's their responsibility, even if they weren't the ones who did the dumping.
So I just want to know who the rubbish was given to. Is your father there, yeah? Your father? Or your brother? Older brother? We found evidence for him as well, see? We've got letters with your mum's name on at this property address, that's how we know.
Which one is paper?
Ah, letter, yeah, we'll show you now. We've got evidence for it. I think they do know a bit more information on what they're laying on.
She's asking where you found it?
I think their other son, who she said she hasn't seen for a few months, may have something to do with it because we found open letters addressed to him. So it'll be worth checking out if he has a vehicle as well. So basically what's going to happen now, okay? If we can't find out who fly tipped this waste, the responsibility will left you. and you will receive a fine, okay, for the clear-up costs. It could be a few hundred pound. It could be a few £100, okay?
She's unsure of how the waste has got there. She thinks it could potentially be from her old property. However, we found evidence relating to this property as well.
Okay. All right, then, thanks for your help. Cheers, guys.
Right.
Ta-ra.
So there's some tying up that we need to do there, some more investigation. So we'll go back to the office now, and hopefully we'll come up with some good news.
Yeah,
let's go.
Either Wayne and Dan have drawn a blank, or someone isn't telling the truth. It's time for the boys to start digging deeper and see if they can find more evidence.
Regardless of the outcome, someone's going to be fined anyway.
Go on, boy.
It's not just our green and pleasant land that's ravaged by fly tips. Our waterways are also taking a battering. Each year, 1,200 skiploads of rubbish and unusual items are dragged out of the canals.
Excuse me, sorry, there's a cat.
By people like Alan.
Find bottles, buckets, motorcycles, mattresses, you name it, whatever anybody wants to dump away in the river, I find it. Weirdest is a smart car. After that, nothing surprises me anymore.
And on dry land, there's been a battle raging for nearly 2 years.
Jay, that's not going in the water, mate.
It's terrible.
Jay is a street artist who loves to express himself using the things that other people have thrown away.
When I got here 2 years ago, I started sculpting rubbish. And I made the people realize that there's a lot of rubbish around. Well, we should do something about it.
Whilst many locals applauded Jay's artistic aspirations, his stockpile of trash has made this pop-up gallery a serious health hazard as it's positioned under a major flyover. So Gavin from Hackney Council has arrived to oversee the removal of this hefty hoard.
This is the biggest clean-up operation I've been on in the 4 years I've been in Hackney, and it's a massive task.
And because of the sheer volume of Jay's stockpiled art supplies, he's called in reinforcements in the shape of Tom and his team from the Riverside Trust.
We know that if it looks dirty and it's not a nice environment, people won't come down to enjoy the space, and we want people to come down and enjoy these spaces.
Jay is a sculptor and painter originally from California, who'd been journeying for quite some time before settling in this space for the last 2 years. He's also reclaimed an old barge for storage, which needs to go.
We're here for this stuff on the towpath, and we'll do that once that site's been cleared. So if that waste isn't immediately cleared, it spirals out of control, and then it becomes a bigger problem. Well, that's what we want to avoid.
Things seem to be going as planned until they discover a rather interactive work of art.
It would appear that we have found a manhole cover under a large box and what we believe is human faeces at the bottom of it. It's been used as a toilet.
Any more setbacks like this could jeopardise today's entire operation.
We'll have to get another team in to suck out whatever's in there, and they will have to survey the tunnel and whether it's blocked and can be unblocked.
Meanwhile, it remains to be seen how long Jay will be willing to sit back while his gallery of garbage is dismantled. Almost 200 miles away in Dorset, rubbish is also to blame for some unwanted vermin visitors.
Don't need the brains of Archbishop to work out what causes rat infestations, and this is one of them.
Before he can trap them, Exterminator Paul has to work out how these pesky little squealers have been sneaking in.
You're looking for little entry points, looking for rat drop-ins, smells, urine, etc., stuff like that. Looking for anywhere they can gain entry that's obvious. Nothing obvious there. You can see there where you've got the insulation there, they've started chewing through that.
Oh my God.
More impressively, they've chewed all through that, got into the cavity, and then onwards and upwards.
I haven't been in the flat yet, so it's the first time I'm going to go in there and see what state it's in.
Paul needs to search the house for places the rats might be nesting. And in a property as filthy as this, the options are endless.
Smell of neglect.
Yeah.
Dear God.
It's just annoying. All our places done out lovely, but they've just absolutely wrecked the place. Horrible. I mean, the carpets as well. The whole place is just going to have to be gutted.
We'll have a look up here. Right, here we go again. You're not going to be happy with this.
Oh, Paul, don't. Oh my God.
This makes my job harder. It's difficult to find the runs, it's difficult to find out where the droppings are, and it's very difficult to find out where the entry points are. Especially with all this clutter, it just needs clearing out. On a positive note, it doesn't smell that bad. That's not to say that obviously you've not got a lot of unwelcome guests up here. I'm going to put trays down of poison. I'm going to try and get one down each corner, and then we're just going to leave it. Right, get a tray down here, and I think that'll do us for today.
Until the mess is cleared, that's as much as Paul can do for now.
You've got to try and get the occupants to try and keep the clutter down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going to be seeing a lot more of each other.
And not in a good way.
No, no. Right.
With the battle lines drawn at this property, Paul's rat attack continues at his next call-out, where traps have already been laid and hopefully triggered. Rats in a flat is bad enough, but rats in a restaurant, well, that's an immediate shutdown.
If there is rats in the food preparation area, that's as bad as it gets.
Across the country, there's a legion of hygiene inspectors patrolling our restaurants and takeaways to sniff out any unwanted diners and lethal levels of filth.
I've always wanted to be an environmental health officer from the age of 9.
In Hertfordshire, hygiene inspector Suzanne is booked in for a spot check of a local takeaway.
I was concerned about the food hygiene practices going on in the place.
4 weeks ago, she called into the fish and chip shop unannounced and was shocked by what she found.
They didn't seem to have much of a clue about food hygiene. They didn't have any paperwork systems. They weren't aware of cross-contamination issues. So I'm going back now to make sure that they've put in place the various issues that I said needed to be rectified.
Can I just go in the office and get my white coat and hat on?
Last time, Suzanne issued a long list of legal requirements, and today she'll be hoping for a big improvement.
Well, before I do anything, I'll wash my hands. Don't want to touch anything with hands that might be contaminated. Doesn't seem to be any method of drying my hands. I was just looking for some hand towel.
No, these are finished yesterday. You know, sometimes emergency cash and carry needed.
It's not a good start. Around 1 million people are affected by food poisoning in the UK every year.
Is that where you wash your hands? No.
Just cleaning it, no?
Okay. Okay. Okay, again, this one's the food wash. That one's the wash hand basin, okay? Right, the gentleman that was just doing the fish initially washed his hands there. When I said to him, shouldn't be washing his hands there, he then went to wash them at the food wash sink. I'm more worried about the different areas that you do things.
Having different food prep zones is key to a safe kitchen. After a last inspection, Suzanne made it clear to the owner they had to improve.
I've got a letter that I sent last time that I'm going to be referring to, making sure that they've actually implemented everything that I've asked them to. Is this where you prepare your raw fish?
I cut in this area.
Okay. Just fish?
Just fish.
Just fish. Okay. It's good that they're doing their raw meat in a separate area. I need to find where they're going to be preparing other things such as bread rolls and salad. So where do you chop the bread rolls?
Bread rolls?
Yeah.
Bread rolls?
Bread rolls.
Right here. Right here.
Did you get my letter? You got my letter?
Yeah.
And it talked about how you can't really use this as a preparation area. The people that wind me up the most are the ones that tell me they're going to do everything that I've asked them to do, basically to get me off the back, and then blatantly not implementing it.
Like I said, that's a vegetable area, that's a raw meat area. There is not much area I go left.
If you're chopping your washed salad in that area, that's a ready-to-eat product, okay? And your bread rolls are a ready-to-eat product, okay? So you can do that all there. You don't have to have a salad bit and a fish bit and a chicken bit. It's a raw bit and a ready-to-eat bit.
It's clear the owner has not learnt lessons from the first inspection. He's going to have to do something more drastic to salvage this one.
Have you trained your staff?
Yes.
They don't seem very trained.
As Suzanne continues her inspection, things aren't getting any better.
Oh!
These are lemon. Lemon. That's lemon.
Okay.
There's not much inside.
There really isn't.
Yeah.
So that's been washed, has it?
That's been washed. That's been used yesterday, and they forget to clean it in.
She's already advised the owner in writing that stickers must always be used to date food.
That package opened yesterday.
How do you know it's been opened yesterday? Do you use stickers or anything like that? To show when things have been opened?
I opened them myself last night.
Okay. I'm sure if you look through that procedure, it will say that you need to date.
Yeah, those ones.
Yes, exactly.
I was on rush, I didn't do it.
Food hygiene is very serious. They need to understand they're serving food for the public, and they need to do that safely. And that's the purpose of my job, to prevent people becoming ill.
Stocking generally is over there.
Okay.
That's the cold and the not cold ones.
These are the containers that are used to serve the fish and chips, are they? They shouldn't really be with the potatoes. Potatoes are grown in the ground. They could be covered in soil and bacteria. You don't want that bacteria going onto the containers that's going to have the cooked food in there.
Yeah, they are normally there.
Okay.
They are normally right there. But generally...
Businesses can't avoid us. If they're doing poorly, we keep coming back till we make sure that they've got it right and the public's safe. And then in here, explain to me how you've organised everything here.
These breads meant to be here.
They are meant to be there.
Yeah, they are meant to be here.
Yeah.
These are pies.
Yeah.
Drinks.
There doesn't seem to be a lot of order in here. What's that?
That's chicken, but it's not mine. I don't know why it's in here.
Have you trained your staff?
Yes.
They don't seem very trained. Maybe if we label the shelves, that might be better. This is the kind of thing I would have gone through in the coaching, is how to label things, how to get your staff doing things properly.
Yeah.
If I go back and they're not doing it, that's when I start to take enforcement action. So it doesn't look that different from when I came before, other than you've got me some folders which don't seem to be being followed. Okay.
So, you know what I mean? Like, it's really stressful when something it needs to be done is not doing properly.
I understand that, but if you caused a food poisoning outbreak here because your staff aren't wearing the correct protective clothing, they're not washing their hands in the correct areas, that's going to be a bigger issue for them. Yeah. My letter was quite thorough with what I'd expected him to do. I am not really satisfied that you're managing food safety. I'll give you a month. There's kind of no excuse then. I would have thought when a food inspector comes in giving you a list of things to do, you put those right so that when she comes back, all that's done, and that's one less thing to worry about. It says on the wall.
The owner has one last chance to address Suzanne's requirements.
I'll get the notice done this afternoon.
Sure.
And then deliver that this evening, so that then you can get on with things straight away.
Okay.
But instead, they take a more extreme course of action. They sell the business.
There are now new owners, so therefore the notice doesn't stand because the previous owner's gone. The notice applies to the owner. So we'll start all over again with the new business. And that's the end of that investigation.
Meanwhile, in East London, the teams are making progress in their eviction of Canal side artist Jay, even if he isn't quite playing ball.
Jay, that's not going in the water, mate.
It's terrible.
It's taken Jay 2 years to amass the trash, but the enforcers are determined to move it all in just one day.
We're about halfway through the operation so far. We've got one of our large barges coming down to take the waste that's on the towpath, and we'll be looking at how we move the boats off-site as well.
But Jay starts to fight back. In a bid to save his junk, he starts stashing it on the towpath to transfer it onto his illegally docked barge.
Jay, mate. So, you listening? I have a couple of concerns, Jay, and it's for you here, mate.
Concern for me?
Yeah. My hopper's on its way down.
Yeah.
When he gets here, it's going to go in there, and we've got to clear that towpath.
Yeah.
And what my concern is all your hard work of moving all that over there is going to be undone because I've got to get all that towpath clear before the end of today. Everything you've moved over there is going into the hopper, and we've been through this before.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Tom's hopper can carry up to 30 tons of rubbish. The race is now on for Jay to fill his barge before Tom can fill his. But as pressure builds on both sides, things threaten to get out of control.
Fucking arty types.
Almost 200 miles away, Dorset's very own Pied Piper is making another emergency rat run.
Until you actually experience, you know, rats actually in your house, it's hard to realise how much it affects your day-to-day living.
Back in the Ratmobile, Paul's en route to Weymouth to check on one of his other customers with a rodent infestation.
They've been worried, they've been stressed, so it's a real big problem.
Rats have been plagued with a bad reputation ever since the Black Death. But they still carry a nasty bacteria that can cause Weil's disease in humans.
It could be that we've had a bite, so to speak, with the rats.
Paul laid traps here on his last visit.
See what we've got.
Our tenant has kept another record and she's heard lots of running about. She's recorded it all as she did before.
Yeah.
But to us, it might sound as if it was between the wall between our house and hers.
Let's see if we can find the culprits then. Yeah, we've got a winner.
It's horrible. There's something rather nasty about rats.
Oh, and a baby one.
Mice is one thing, rats is another.
It's a victory against the vermin.
That's it for today. I'm going to reset them all.
OK.
Bait them up again and keep going until we're drawing a blank.
Good job you came.
Yes. I don't feel bad when you're eradicating vermin from people's houses that pass on diseases to people. So, no, I don't feel bad about what I do. Rats are on the increase, as you know, and if we don't keep it down to a controllable level, we're going to be overrun by them.
In Cardiff, the enforcers are still clearing up at the site of a serial fly tip. After hitting a dead end at an address they found at the tip, Wayne and Dan are hoping their luck might change.
Oh, I can imagine if you won a lottery, Dan.
Shall I check it?
Yeah, check it, yeah.
I did it last night for this, Wayno.
Well,
yeah,
what are we doing working, Dan?
Well, £13 million it was.
We could be... What if we won?
I'll check now.
I'm going straight home. Well, no, we'll go straight to Camelot and get the money.
We should take the work van to Camelot. Where's it to?
Yeah, they'll sack us and it doesn't matter.
I'll give them the money for the van.
Yeah.
And the petrol.
We won't be working here anymore.
We got a full tank. We get to Camelot.
We'll fill it up before we go.
We didn't win.
Oh.
Bad luck, boys. There's no escape just yet. It's off to the depot to dump the rubbish before heading back to base.
We just chipped off the fly tipping waste that we've collected into the transfer station. The waste will get sorted through now, and anything that can be recycled will be recycled. And then obviously the other stuff that can't be recycled, then I get disposed of elsewhere.
The depot in Cardiff processes almost 1,500 tonnes of illegally fly-tipped material every year.
There are organised fly tippers in Cardiff who've got 3 or 4 vehicles and they're going around and doing 3, 4, 5, 6 tips a day. You know, it's only myself and Wayne to do the investigations. It's frustrating too because we know those organised gangs, if you like, are out there doing it and we just can't keep up with them.
However, back at Enforcer HQ, one of their team has some breaking news.
One of our colleagues, Roy, was down there driving the JCB. He's spoken to somebody from the old abandoned building and they've got CCTV which is still rolling. Interestingly enough, we've had a member of the public send us in some CCTV from their home of a fly tipping incident outside their property. It's of a white transit van with some black writing on the top, very distinctive.
The description of the vehicle matches an eyewitness account of a van seen fly tipping on the industrial estate.
So we're thinking that this vehicle could be linked to the industrial estate incident we have because the description of the van is very similar. Hopefully, if we can match all the vehicles up, we'll have this person as a serial fly tipper and it'll be a big prosecution for the council.
Enforcer Wayne has returned to the scene of the latest crime to see if a serial fly tipper has been caught on camera.
Yeah, the boys have done a nice clean-up here. We've had a large mechanical sweeper here and swept of all the area. We moved all the rubbish, looks a lot better. It'd be good now if the CCTV is working. I'll have to get onto them and try and view some footage. Hopefully we've got details of the vehicle that committed the offence, other persons, see where we go from there.
Cardiff is covered by over 1,000 CCTV cameras, making it the 4th most watched area in the whole of the UK.
Hopefully we got some footage of the fly tipper, see if we can get a number plate maybe, or a description of the vehicle, or the persons involved. A witness said that this vehicle had some sort of sign writing which seems similar to the what we've already had evidence for. The image we got a shot of a van is, I think it is the same van. I think it was wasted just now, so I think they're just about to tip off. They're going to turn around and park there. That's where the beds were yesterday. There's one guy in a hoodie and black trousers, struggling to get the waste out. He's in a bit of a rush by the look of it. It makes me quite excited really, because I know I got a good chance of catching these now, which shall, it'll be good.
Wayne's got evidence of the van not just dumping one van load. This dumper appears to come back again, an hour later.
What we'll do, we'll contact the police. We'll get them to come out with us, or we'll go out with them either way, put a marker on the vehicle, so when they do see it, we can pull it over. We'll bring them in then for a PACE interview, and they will be prosecuted for this offence. Maybe prison. So it's a good outcome for us. And we'll just waiting game now whenever we pull him in. Oh, Dan will be excited now when I go back to the office with this information. He'll be rubbing his hands now, looking to get the culprits. He'd probably do a little dance or something, have a little sing.
With the van at the industrial site matching the one Dan has evidence of dumping in a residential street, the net is closing in.
If we do manage to track this guy down, get him into court, there's potential of up to a £50,000 fine. Yeah, we're close.
Over in Hackney, nearly a tonne of rubbish has been carted off. But for Tom from the Canal and Riverside Trust, the battle isn't over yet.
It's looking a lot clearer, we're slowly getting there. And hopefully by the end of today, they'll all be cleared and we'll be able to leave site and we've done a good job.
It's all hands on deck. Tom's brought in everyone for the final push. His fellow grime buster Alex helps to broker a truce with artist Jay. He'll give him a hand loading his boat and help him tow it away from the site for good.
But he's happy for us to help. We'll put what's left into the hopper, and that is the end of it.
For the enforcers, it's been a 2-year campaign, and the council want everything cleared, including his artwork. There's now a standoff as Jay fights to keep his sculptures intact.
You told me to make it. Tell him what you want to do.
Hackney, rightly so, have said that they want this land clear. If we do leave something here, then it does send out the wrong message. We've offered to move them for free, so that hopefully calms things down.
The fight to reclaim the land is finally over.
It's quite positive, really. He's got most of his belongings that he wanted to keep on the boat. We've managed to take some of his artwork away and store it securely so that he can keep it. I hope for Jay. He knows that he can't use this site the way he was using it previously.
Meanwhile, the hopper packed with Jay's trash will stay at the canal until they've got space back at the depot.
So we're going to leave it here for a couple of days, chained up with the covers closed, and it gets taken to landfill and recycling depending on the contents. Give me a hug.
Tom might like to think that's the plan, but Jay has other ideas.
Well, what are they thinking? To just throw my shit away and put it right there in front of me. No, come on. What a person would do? He would open those things at night when they go home and take it all out and make a big old sculpture so they're going to have to arch there. It's like putting candy in front of a baby.
So if we come back here tomorrow, will there be a giant sculpture?
I can't tell you because that'd be illegal.
The very next morning, Skipper Allen's back on patrol.
We're just coming past the place we were at yesterday.
And the rubbish is back on dry land.
Stopped a load of stuff there already. That's only been, what, so many hours now. He put his gas bottle there. Looks like he's bought a new run. As you can see, there's wheels and tyres there, and another sculpture that he started that was supposed to have been taken down. And it'll carry on as it was before.
Last year, local authorities made over 2,000 fly tip prosecutions. In Cardiff, as the boys edge ever closer to nailing their serial fly tipper, Wayne arrives back from viewing CCTV at the industrial site with a little something for Dan.
Danny boy!
What you got there, Wayne, old boy?
I got some fabulous present here for you.
Okay.
Look at that, Dano.
Juicy.
Oh, look at here, bud. You excited, Dano?
Oh, I'm so excited, Wayno. What is it? Is it food?
No, it's not food.
Oh. Is it a dress? I mean, trousers?
That's a little present from yesterday.
It's so thoughtful. What's this from?
That's CCTV footage from yesterday.
Is it?
Yeah.
This is a guy then, he's done at least 5 tips here.
Yeah.
One over in Cathays.
Yeah.
Potentially one up in Lanishon. I think when the police get him and pull him in for us and we do our pace interview, we're looking at a good result here.
Yeah.
Big fine, possibly even prison.
Yeah.
Same bars on the top, right in here by the looks of it. Nice, mate. Good work.
Do you like your present, Dano?
I love it. I like the bag.
Like it?
I'll keep that. Mrs. birthday coming up. Yeah. Saved me a couple of quid, that.
Yeah. It cost me a couple of quid.
I bet it did.
Oh, the weather's bad today, Dano, isn't it?
Storm Gareth, I believe they've named this one, Wayne.
Who's this Gareth they named him after?
I wouldn't like to be Gareth because he must be a miserable sod.
Next time, on the front line of Filth, we join an enforcer on the trail of fly tippers.
It is an absolutely massive fly tipper, and it's the largest that I've seen on this district for a long time.
Who've dumped 25 tonnes of rubbish.
Prosecution case, and I'd guarantee it'd be jail time if we could find out who it was.
It's zero tolerance.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you fail to answer one question, something which is later on in court.
On the mean streets of Barking and Dagenham.
You know, there's got to be consequences for someone's actions.
We're on the hunt for hidden dangers.
We had an incident where somebody had put needles actually in a teddy bear.
With a fearless grime buster in Oxford.
If people see what we see, I don't think they would use the playgrounds.
You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court.
And enforcement officers catch a carpetbagger red-handed.
Let me show you some pictures from the camera. Do you recognise this as you?